Evening Cherries fans, and welcome to Up the Cherries in all departments. Before we get started, let's hear a little bit from our sponsors, Dental on the Banks. To see what they can do for you, visit dentalonthebanks.co.uk. Tonight I'm joined by Laurence Martin. He's been on shows such as Storage Wars and Baggage Battles, and he's going to talk to me about his Storage Wars and Baggage Battles reality TV career and obviously AFC Bournemouth. So enjoy the show.
All right, evening all.
Yep, evening Laurence. Thank you for joining us today.
Guess what? Number one fan, matey.
Yeah, lovely. Very cool.
These? You got one of these then?
No, never had one of them. Just stick to my.
Mine's full of PG tips. I'll have plenty of tips for you today. My grandson just brought that over for me. You know, I've got your. I don't know, 19. We got a dispute here when this shirt is. So you might be able to tell us. I think it's in the 70s, something like that. But it's Frizzell. Look, see, there you go. Somewhere there. Look.
Yeah, you're reckoning 70s. I'm reckoning mid 90s. So
yeah, like somewhere between there, right?
So. Yeah, exactly. Cool.
Now, I'm sat here looking at you. So just behind me, do you know what this is?
What, behind you is a seagull?
Oh, the seagull. So where was that?
Was that near Boscombe Beach, maybe?
At the top of the Boscombe Hill there, yeah.
Oh,
the seagull's gone now, but what's his name? Williams was the landlord in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, tell you that. He served me a couple of pints in there, yeah.
Wow.
And we got Steve Fletcher over here to the right, you know, my number 33, my favorite number.
Yeah, definitely. You got to keep him up, haven't you?
He's 50 now, right?
Yeah, 50 today, I believe.
50 today. So there you go. So this is in honor of Mr. Steve.
Good. Yeah. What a legend he is.
Eh? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got the Cherries pub next to me, and Steve Fletcher is. I've got the picture of him back of the Echo. You know, when you scored the goal, the Hulk. And the ticket and the whole thing. So he's on the back of the toilet door. I've jived him a few times about that. So this is on the outside, not the inside.
Great. Good old Fletch. I've got a little Fletch somewhere. Look at this.
Oh, look at that, man. Oh, look at that. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same one, right? Yeah. Good.
Yeah. That's my mini Fletch.
Mini Fletch. I mean, there's such thing as a mini Fletch.
No, that's true. So, Laurence,
yes, sir.
What's your first memory of the great game of football?
Oh, playing it.
Yeah,
I played it right from when I was a nipper all the way up through to I was 40 something. Yeah.
Wow.
So my first recollections is over East Way. You know where that is? East Way.
Yeah, East Way. Yeah.
So I lived in number 33 East Way. And there was a guy there, Ernie Toms. He played for West Ham. Wow. And he would come and he taught all the little kids down the street how to play soccer, and he was really good at it. So that's my recollection of the first game of soccer. But going to see Bournemouth, I saw them way in the beginning back. I don't know. I've been supporting them for 70 years. I'm 75 now, so that when I was about 5, you know, I went there to see them. But I can remember that Freddie Cox. He was the manager, right? Wow. And he wasn't doing that good, so he always used to shout, "Get Cox in the box! Get Cox in the box!" I was going to actually ride on top of the stand, but I chickened out at the last minute, but he did bring Ted McDougall to the club though, so that was that's my hero, Ted.
Yeah.
So that's one good thing about him. Yeah.
Fair play. Were you at the game when did Ted score 9 goals? Didn't he against Margate?
Man, you know what? I never missed a game forever, and now I regret it because I should have been playing, but I never played because I was wanted to see the mighty Bournemouth, right? So if my choice was to watch Boston, but this one team, Dean Villa, they were in the Greyhound pub over in Boston, and I lived just down the road on Grantham Road, and at Boston Grove Road, I lived there too, right by the team, and they kept bugging me to play, right? So I said, oh, they're only playing Margate, so yeah, okay, I'll play. So I went and played. And I did score 2 goals, just like Ted McDougall, because I remember watching him sit one each side of the goalkeeper. And we came back past the ground, and we shouted, how did they get on then? Oh, they won, 11-9-0, right? And Ted McDougall scored 9. I thought, oh, my God, and I missed it. I can't believe that. So, yeah, that was it. Yeah, Ted McDougall, man. Yeah. I saw him one time. He took the corner, ran into the men on the head of the end.
Oh dear! So yeah,
it was amazing, and that goal against Aston Villa. So we need one of those goals against Aston Villa a week on Saturday, right? That one, the vertical, horizontal header flying past the post, and then it went right.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, well, fair play. So Ted McDougall's is he your all-time favourite Bournemouth player then?
He's got to be, hasn't he? I mean, I would say yes, yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, 40-odd goals in a season, twice, 2 in a row. I mean, if I give you the history of Ted McDougall, I mean, it'll take forever. But yeah, amazing, and he wasn't that tall either. You know, I was behind the goal one time, and the goalkeeper is holding the ball like this. Ted came from behind him and knocked the ball out of his hand and scored, and they actually let him have the goal. I mean, he was. Yeah, he was something else. You know, it really was. They were playing Portsmouth, and I was on the sideline, and they came out of the tunnel, and the centre half said, "Mate, McDougall," he said, "You ain't gonna score no goals against me." He scored 2.
There you go. Yeah, fair play to him. So,
yeah, amazing, mate.
Did you always support Bournemouth, or did you ever support anybody else? Or
no, I'm born and bred Bournemouth. That's where I'm from. I was born in Pool Hill, number 23, Good. Pool Hill. So up the triangle.
Yeah.
I always was a Bournemouth supporter. And, you know, my neighbour used to take me, Mr. Varney used to take me to the matches. And the funny thing is, though, my grandfather was one of the founder members of Southampton.
Really?
And so there's a big rivalry there. So, you know, my dad lived in Southampton when he was growing up, at Bitton and Totton and all those places around there. So I guess I should have been a Southampton supporter, but, you know, we can't have that, can we?
No, you made the right choice there, yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Fair enough.
Right? Oh, shouldn't say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's all right. So,
I only ever went once to the Southampton ground, right? That was when George Best was playing for Fulham. So it was Bobby Moore, Martin Peters, and all them. So I had to go and see George Best, right? So I went to the Southampton ground, St. Mary's or whatever it was, and said a few Hail Marys. And what happened was Bobby Moore, you could hear him from the other end of the pitch cursing and swearing at the ref, right? Half time, they came back out, and Bestie said something. I mean, no, and he sent him straight off. So we only saw half a flipping match of Bestie, and that's what we went there for.
Should have left then.
Yeah. Yeah, blimey. I got some other Bestie stories, but I'll tell you later.
Yeah, fair play. So, what if you had to pick one Bournemouth match you've been to, probably be your favourite? What do you reckon, if you could, what do you reckon that would be?
Ooh, well, I was at the Bolton game when we got promotion, so I mean that's got to stick in your mind forever, hasn't it? You know that.
Yeah, true.
I mean that's got to be number one. But you know, now here's a lesser known point for you, because I used to go to all the games. I go to the reserve games. I go to every single game that was going on. I would go and see Bournemouth play. Right. There was a game in the evening. I was getting Queens Park Rangers, and the wind, man, was blowing like, oh my God, it was like tremendous. So they lost 11 balls out of the ground because of the wind, and they ran out of balls, and they stopped again. They had to go outside and look for some balls to come and back and play.
Really?
So, yeah, the goalkeeper, I can remember who it was now. I don't think it was David Best or somebody like that. He kicked the ball from the Brighton Beach end down to the centre. The ball went up in a big loop like that and came straight back, went over his head and goal.
Really?
So I always remember that game. That's a very memorable game. You know, I don't know if anybody else on here was there or even saw it. And I did have the program, but some B8B guy stole it from me.
Oh no!
I had it all signed up. Yeah.
Really? Oh,
just a little white sheet is what they gave us.
Yeah.
Chelsea reserves. He played them too at the time.
Wow. So, would any of the current Bournemouth team maybe make it into like maybe one of your best 11 Bournemouth teams?
The best 11 Bournemouth team at the moment.
From what you've seen,
so lanky. I mean, we waited so long for him to score some goals, and now he's putting them away. So let's just hope he does it again, right? I mean, but Smithy, I like Smith. Smith, I think, is a very underestimated, talked about player, and he gives his best. He gives his all to everybody. I think he's a brilliant player. So I hope he has a great season. Yeah,
fair play. Have you had a chance to see the new kits yet for this season?
The new kids or the kits?
The kits. Like the home strip and the away strip and the.
Yeah, I see it with the arrows and all that stuff on it.
Yeah, what do you think of them?
Yeah, I like them all. There's the black one, and then what's the middle one? I can't think of the second strip. What is that one?
No, it was released today. It's got like
that's why I haven't seen it.
It's like blue with like with like purple and palm trees on it. It looks quite funky, to be honest.
It's kind of California though. I should like that one.
Yeah, it's a really nice kit. Yeah, this is the home kit for this season.
Yeah, I saw that, and a lot of people didn't like it, but now since they've been wearing it, they've liked it, I guess.
Yeah, and you can buy it with or without the sponsorship because it's obviously a gambling company. So I've got it without.
I saw that. Yeah, I follow it all on the web and what's going on. You know, rumors and all this stuff. Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen, but you know, I got my thoughts. I can tell you if you want.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. How do you think we're going to do this season? Do you think we're going to? How do you see this season going? Yeah, fair enough.
No, I can't. It'll be a miracle if we stay up. It really will be, I think. With all the teams that are out there, and you know, we haven't got any players we brought in, so maybe that's a ploy. Maybe they, the first game I think is a bit of a gamble playing Aston Villa. We're going to go with the team that we've got. I don't think anybody else is going to come in. There's that one guy from Liverpool. They just signed, some Dutch guy, but he's only 20 and he's not played in the Premier League. So whether he plays or not, I don't know. We got another guy, young kid who's never played before, fullback. What's his name? Hill.
James Hill. Yeah,
we had a Hill years and years ago. Was really good. A young fullback. Came in and played one game against Liverpool, and he was really good. So hopefully he does the same. But I think they're having a gamble against Villa, and they're going to play with whoever we've got, and then we play Manchester City and Liverpool away, right?
Yeah.
Well, without any, we're not going to get any points there, are we? And we're going to get, they got that new guy playing at City, and so we're going to bite the bullet on those. So that actually gives us 1, 2, 3 more weeks or 4 weeks of getting some people in. So. I think that's a bit of a ploy. We're going to gamble on the Aston Villa, and then we're going to get some players in at the end of another 3 weeks. So we'll probably get Phillips and a couple of other ones. They're going to bolster us up because they haven't gone anywhere, and the other teams, the top teams have played a few games and they've got surplus. So I think that's what we're waiting for, is get Manchester City and Liverpool out of the way, and some new guys will be coming in then. Yeah,
I could see that being a fair point, to be honest. What positions do you think we possibly need to strengthen? Obviously, central defence, I think, is probably, everybody thinks we need that position forward.
Well, I don't know where Kelly is. I mean, is Kelly going to the Eddie Land? Do you think he's going to Eddie Land?
I think he's just got a knock at the moment, so they rested him against Bristol City.
What do you mean a knock? Is he knocking on the door for Newcastle or what?
But yeah, I don't know. But
I don't know. I mean,
possibly.
It seems really strange that he hasn't played the last 2 games. He got a knock. Okay, we heard that 1,000 times during every season, right? Oh, he's got a little niggle. He's got a knock, and then he's gone. So
yeah, that's true.
If he goes, and that, I don't know. I mean, ask me the question again.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's an interesting point. We do hear that quite a lot.
Where do we need to strengthen? So definitely, Lerma's playing out of position as far as I can see. I mean, he's better where he always plays in the middle, not in the back. Is he playing in the back 3 now or something like that?
Yeah, well, apparently.
I was hoping we were going to get Gareth Bale, so he teamed up with Mepham and Brooks and what have you, and we got the Welsh, Kiefer Moore.
Yeah.
That was a great signing, Kiefer Moore. So he got injured, after 8 minutes. But I was a great advocate of him. I said we should sign him because he used to play for Dorchester and Weymouth and play for like that, so he knows the area and came back.
Yeah.
And I said, well, he got injured, so I predicted he was going to score the goal in the playoff finals. I didn't think we were going to get promoted straight in like we did, but he did nearly as good. He got the winning goal that got us up, right? So I was half right. Well,
yeah. I think to be honest, he was probably the best £5 million we could have spent.
Yeah. He's a go-getter. So, but he hasn't played that much in the friendly. So maybe he's still recovering, or they're just saving his breath for him to go to bash Villa. I mean, who's going to play in the forwards against Villa? Are they both going to play, or? I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's true. So are you planning to come over to a couple of games this season?
I would love to do that. Whether I could get a ticket, you'd probably get me a ticket, right? Get in.
Oh yeah, I suppose the points thing is a problem for you, isn't it?
Well, the last few times I've been over there, I've watched some games, and I kind of get on Twitter and get Steve Butler and people like that. So get me a ticket, and it's worked out. So another guy, Mr. Hill, on there. Everybody's they rallied around and got me a ticket. Or my son-in-law has helped me out too to do that. So that's Daryl. So my grandson Rory is a good soccer player. He's only 16, but he's already over 6 feet. He's going to Brockenhurst College starting in this term. So hopefully he's going to get spotted and get picked, so I'll have him playing.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we between the 3 of us, if we can ever pick you up any tickets, we'll always help you out.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah.
So that'd be good.
I know you stay at home and give me your ticket, right?
Yeah. Yeah, why not, eh? So moving off of the subject to Bournemouth then. So what made you make the move to America then?
Work. I was aerospace. So
really?
I've been traveling around the world for 10 years, doing job shops, different things. And then some friends of mine were already over it, actually from Liverpool, Tony Dunbar. He said, hey, you better get over it. It's been great here. So I kept looking for a contract job, and I got one.
Okay.
And so I was in aerospace. So actually, I trained I did an apprenticeship at Penny and Giles down in Muddyford. Okay. And it says on my diploma, or whatever you want to call it, scientific engineering designer. So how about that?
Fair enough. My dad's an aircraft engineer as well.
Is he? Where's that?
Yeah. Steve Rawlings over at Herne Airport.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, man. Yeah. So I'm sure I knew your dad because he's about the same age as me, right?
Yeah. He's probably about 10 years younger than you, I suppose. But
is he? All right.
But yeah.
So that's what made me come over. Was I got a job, came over, got some work, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, if you want to say that. I mean, I've done pretty good. Wheeling and dealing. Then I got into I had a painting and decorating business, quality and class painting and decorating. All you had to do was answer the phone, be on time, do a good job, and you were quizzing. So I did that for 10 years, and I got the antique shop in between. Nice. So I'm running the antique shop, and I'm running the painting, and I'm doing this, and that. So now I'm a full-time antique guy.
Nice.
That's because I'm older. I'm antique myself.
Where did you meet Sally? Did you meet Sally in?
I met her in Actually met her in Manhattan Beach in California, just down the road from me on Labor Day party. And I was in the garden, an outside party. The gate at the bottom of the garden opened up. This lady walked in a blue dress and blonde hair, and I went, whoa. So, you know, within an hour, my daughter was at the party, and she came up and she said, I'm going to be the bridesmaid. So, as it turned out, she wasn't the bridesmaid, but she did come to the wedding. So it was, yeah, that's how it worked out. You know, I got married in Laguna Beach on the cliff, and it was amazing. Great, yes. So that's we met at a party.
Fair play.
Party.
Yeah. Cool. So obviously you've been on various like reality TV shows over in America, like on Baggage Battles and Storage Wars. How did you get into that, and how did you find that?
Baggage Battles. There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Storage Wars. Well, that was the first one. I couldn't find a thing for them, but storage. We just did one yesterday. Actually, we're still doing Storage Wars appraisals. So the phone rang, and it's just like always answer the phone because you never know who's on the other end of it, right? Yeah, and they said, "Hey, there's somebody has copped out. We're doing a new TV show, and they can't turn up. Can you do an appraisal for us?" Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. So me and Sally we did that, and then I don't know, 6 months later or a year later, I can't remember now. Phone rang again, and they were trying out for this other show, Baggage Battles, and called up the Storage Wars and said, "Hey, we're going to, test out for this show." They said, "Oh, go ahead and do it. If you're all right, go and have fun." So we did, and we got the part. We got the job for 2.5 years. So I think the guy that told us to go got fired. So we did that. But at the moment, as soon as we're talking about this, I do have a TV YouTube show. This one here. It's called Round the Bend. Okay. That's me and Sally. A little sticker on there. And then we do these pins, all the country, because we did a lot of traveling before the pandemic. So every country we went to, we did a little pin, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's one for England, one for America, one for all the countries we went to, loads of them. Because Baggage Battles was on all around the world. It was on every single country you can think of. So I started this. It was like, you might have seen on the radio way back, because I go back to the radio before we had TVs. And it was a show called Round the Horn with Kenneth Horn.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 50s comic show. So that's where the name came from. I stole that name. I called it Round the Bend, though. So you never know what's round the bend. So it can be anything. Absolutely anything that's round the bend, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We're on there now. So we didn't know we were going to be on like yesterday on here, right? So we didn't know this was round the bend, did we?
That is very true. Yeah. Very true.
So, that's ask me some more questions if you want about the TV thing. I mean, we had great fun doing it. 2.5 years. We went all across America. We went across Europe. And the last show we did was in Cape Town, Johannesburg, in South Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
So are you in contact with any of the other people from the shows?
Yeah, Mark, especially Mark. Yeah, Mark, the young kid, in the corner there.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, we're still great friends with him. Billy is kind of the way he's just like a snodgrass, whatever that is.
Is he the guy with the cigar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's no, he hasn't really contacted us. I mean, I don't know. We were okay with him, but he wasn't. No, he isn't, and he wasn't, and he won't be.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, so he's the villain. So everybody has to have a villain, right? So he's the villain. You know, I do little skits now and again. I get on the phone somewhere and "Hey, Billy, give me that money you owe me, right?" And I give him a hard time on the phone. It's like, he's not really there, but you know, I'm sure he gets the message.
Fair enough. Have you heard any other parts and any other like TV shows?
Yeah, we just did another one for Japanese, kind of a version of Storage Wars. So we've just done 3 of those. So it was live in Japan, so we had to work all through the night. Well, that's pretty cool. So we didn't mind doing that. It was the same kind of format as Storage Wars. Did another show called the Old Stuff Show, where we started off here in El Segundo, actually on local TV. So that was good, the Old Stuff Show. But and then lots of the Round the Bend, www.roundthebendtv.
Very good, nice plug. Very good.
You have a show yourself, right? Don't you have your own antique shop?
It's like a retro toy shop. It's like inside it's inside an emporium. I basically just specialize in like toys from like the 80s and 90s.
Oh, right. So Dorset Pickers, right?
Yeah, Dorset Pickers.
He's a Dorset Picker, matey.
Yeah, yeah. So I just do it as a
sideline,
really.
Guys. Yeah, Mr. Wolf on the American Pickers. I know him.
Yeah.
Been down to his place.
Yeah, they good guys.
I like that show. Yeah, they're really good. Yeah. Wolf.
Yeah. I see Frank Fritz had a stroke, didn't he, the other day? I saw.
I'm not sure. I know he's wasn't doing that great, but hopefully he'll recover and come back. And same as like the guy Barry on the Storage was everyone's favorite. He had a motorcycle crash. He was crazy.
Oh really? Wow. Oh God. So with your store, Studio Antiques, is there anything you particularly specialize in, or do you do a bit of everything, or what's your area?
I do a bit of everything, mainly whatever. When this week, I don't know, I put a little video on it came up on Twitter on somebody else's site. I got a truckload of stuff. Went to this house and I'll go there, but everything was free, so they just wanted it gone, and I ended up getting this. A lot of mid-century Danish furniture. Oh, yeah. So I got this one desk. It's a $2,000 desk. Wow. And another little chest of drawers. It's a $500 piece, and some other pieces, and a nice wrought iron table with a marble top and a bunch of stuff. So a few $1,000s for peanuts, for nothing, just to get there. And it cost me $250 to hire someone to come pick it up and take it to the shop. So that was a good deal. So I'm always looking for something really good, People bring. I get a lot of drive-by. People bring stuff to the shop, and I give them the best I can. I don't know everything, but being on Storage Wars, people do buy lots of lockers, and they bring stuff back to us to have a look at for them. And I usually buy it from them, etc. I go to a lot of markets. There's 2 markets here every day of the week on a Monday and a Wednesday. Every day of the week. So I go on a Monday or a Wednesday. It's Alpine Village and the Rhodium. So that's every single day. And they're huge, 800 vendors in each one.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So you'd like that.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. That would be amazing. There's not there's not much like that over here. Obviously just carpet.
No, we used to go to Mashams and places like that, but every other on a Sunday. But this is every single day. Monday is a killer day because everybody's done house clearances and they bring a whole truckload of stuff. So I'm doing lots of vinyl at the moment. So I'm Studio Antiques and vinyl. Vinyl saved me through the pandemic. It kept me in business, and we're doing wonders with it. So I'm really happy. Anybody's got vinyl for sale, rock and roll, blues, jazz, heavy metal, punk, whatever, funk. So I will pay the postage or the shipping from over there. I know they're pretty popular in England, so you probably get a good price over there, right? Yeah, cassettes are doing wonders as well. Really?
Wow. I've got a good friend.
This week, I even sold some of those old cylinders, the little round with Edison cylinders. We sell those too. We sell anything musical.
Wow. I've got a good friend.
I even sell tins of beans.
Fair enough. I've got a good friend who's he opened up a shop in Moordown. Do you know Moordown?
Oh yeah. My daughter lives over there.
Yeah, he opened up a shop like around this time last year, called Fish for Junk, and he sells mid-century modern and vinyl basically.
Oh, the same as me.
Yeah, but he's got a good little following. He's done really well in the last year.
Well, tell him to get in touch with me. Yeah, my daughter just opened a shop in Moordown. It's called A Beautiful Day.
Oh yeah, I think that's like 3 doors down from him. I think.
That's right. She said there was a vinyl man there.
Yeah, I think it's like 3 doors down from him.
She's been there a few months now. She's doing really good. She does a lot of mystic stuff and gems and jewels and crystals and all that stuff. And she's a fantastic jeweler. A silversmith. Cool. Yeah, she won the Prince's Award, Prince Charles Award. He sent her through college, and she's done really good.
Oh, cool. That's really good. Yeah, fair play. So, what was I going to say next?
Dorset Pickers. There you are behind you. I didn't see that. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a skateboard as well that says it.
Hey, what about this? You want this? Dorset Picker? How about a bus stop?
Why not?
Look at that. A request bus stop. That's an old one.
Yeah, where did you nick that?
And it's got my favourite number at the bottom, number 33.
Oh yeah,
right here, right over there, or wherever it is.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, very good.
So you got one of them, have you?
No, I haven't.
So that's that one. I'll give you this other one too. Look, How about this one? Because signs are always good, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
What about this one? Whoa! The Borough Pool. No ball games on this forecourt, right?
Yeah, very good.
So no ball games on the forecourt, Manny. So zip it up.
Very cool. Very good. So, as like an aspiring wheeler dealer, with my own little buying and selling business, what advice would you give me?
Always do your research. Yeah. Don't sell anything without researching it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just because it just came in and somebody wants to buy it, and you go, okay, make a quick, buy it for 10, sell it for 100. It might be 1,000. So always do your research. Take a phone number and call them up and give them a price later. But you got to do your research. I learned my lesson on that one. So always have a keen eye. Always look for everything. If you're going to do a house clearance, and you go and look up in all the cupboards up above. The good cupboard to look in is above the fridge, because that's usually high up, and people hide things away in there, and then other people are too short, they don't get up to have a look. So that's a good place to look. Okay.
Yeah, that's good point. Never thought about that. But yeah, very good. So, are you guys will you guys ever plan to come back to live in the UK, or are you going to stay over there for forever?
Forever? Forever and a day. Honey, why don't you come here for 1 second? So are we forever and a day? The question was, are we going to move over there or come visit?
Yeah, you're going to move over here forever.
No, I couldn't do that now. I'm too well. I'll definitely visit. Yeah, come here. Sally's still got her pajamas on from this morning, but that's okay. Come around in.
All right, Chris.
Hi, all right.
Just get in there.
You get me like it.
Yeah. See, it's just a head. There you go. So there's the duo, the dynamic duo, matey. So So what do you think? Ask Sally a question.
What do you want to know? Yes, he is crazy. No, go ahead.
What made you choose Laurence?
Yes, he is crazy. He is, as everybody knows, he's a unique human being. He's a loyal, good man. And he's kind of crazy. So what's not to love about that?
Well, thank you, honey.
Very true.
Thank you so much. Time for another sip of my tea. It's cold now, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Still a little tepid, as they say, right? So let's hope Bournemouth aren't tepid this season. Let's get in there and get red hot. And,
let's hope, eh?
I think we're going to end up with a pretty low amount of points, 33. Well, that's not going to be enough to keep us up, but it's a really strong league, isn't it? So, I don't know. You got the training ground, so that'll be good. And then in the summer, I think Parker may be going. He may have had enough and leave or whatever. And then Eddie Howe has come to the end of his time at Newcastle, and they'll be lower than mid-table, and they want somebody with a big name. So here you go. So in the summer, Eddie Howe will be drawn back to Bournemouth because he really likes the training facility. It's like a carrot on a string for him, and his wife obviously loves it down here. She might not like it in Newcastle. I think the great Eddie will return.
Maybe. Let's hope, eh?
Well, it won't be for the wrong reason, because we'll be down the bottom. But, can he save us? I very much doubt whether that happened. But I think, who knows?
Who knows, eh? Who knows? But, yeah, I don't know.
Carry on regardless, matey. What you got next? What's going on?
I'm pretty much out of questions, to be honest.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, let me see. What am I going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to go look at a record collection. It's supposed to be pristine, only been played once. All the Stones and all that kind of stuff up in PV, up in the hills at the back of here. So we go look at that. I may hit the market on the way back. So I'm always looking. Always be, whenever if you're in this business. Wherever you go, if you go on vacation or you go down the road or wherever, you see we call them thrift shops over here, maybe junk shops or whatever. I don't know what you call them over there now. Thrift shops still, right? Charity shops. So you got to go in there, right? You got to go in, you got to look around, and you find something that everybody else has missed, or you go to an estate sale or whatever, and I can always buy something. So wherever you go, always be on the lookout, because it pays for your holiday. You can pay for everything. Whatever you go, you can, if you just went out for lunch and there's a charity shop around the corner, go buy something, pays for your lunch.
Yeah, that's very
true. We've been doing eBay since 1998, and if you want to look at my, I'm Gimbler is my selling name. It's Studio Antiques or Gimbler. Go to my site and check out what we buy, sell, and trade.
Okay.
And, I think I made that up, buy, sell, trade, because it's pretty popular now. But I think I was the first one to use that.
Really?
Yeah. But you pick on, matey. Keep on picking, as they say, right?
Yeah.
Picking
man.
And chicken is good. So it's always like, red on me.
Yeah, that's.
Good old John, mate. That bus sign, I was on the bus with him many a time. So
yeah,
he's a good friend of mine, and we're going to miss him. But they play at the start of every game. So let's rally round. Number 27, that's us. Let's go for it, okay? Back of the net, man. Right?
Yeah, Boston, back of the net. Yeah.
Bosco.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Very good.
All right, matey. Well, thanks very much for putting me on. Maybe I can come see you another time in a few weeks, and
definitely
be top of the table, and we're actually our top of the table right now because we're AFC Bournemouth.
That is true. That is true.
Second, I think we're top of the pile. First
definitely.
And last time it's going to be, I'm sure. But Charity Shield this week, so enjoy that.
Yeah, definitely.
We're playing the friendly, and Rico's coming back, isn't he, on Saturday?
Yeah, true. Yeah, so, that'd be quite. Yeah, that's pretty
give him a good cheer for me. I liked him.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah, but yeah, have a look at some of our videos, because we've done an interview with Fletch, and we got we've got a preview tomorrow with Harry Redknapp.
All right.
So we've had a few on.
Harry Redknapp on the wing, Harry Redknapp, Harry Redknapp on the wing. Harry Redknapp on the wing. I saw him score a belter of a goal from like way up just like the half. Oh, bam! It was like, I think what do they pay for him? 50,000 way back when, right? John Bond. It was like anything. It's like, well, say hi to Harry. I'll tell you a story about Harry. You might remind him. He won't like this. On a Friday night, right? The team would go out on a boozer, and they were down. You remember the Exeter? Is it still there? The Exeter?
I'm not sure.
Bath Hill, down by the.
Oh yeah.
There, so they were all in there, jogging it down, and they played the next day. So there was Harry there, leader of the pack.
Legend.
Remind him on that. He go, no, not me.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, have a look at some of the videos.
Long's wine bar. They all used to get in there too.
Fair enough.
That's probably long gone. I don't know if it is there now or not.
Where was that? In the same place?
That was Old Crossroads Road.
What was it called?
Long's Wine Bar. Halfway down.
Yeah, I think that's gone probably.
Yeah, and then there's the clubs. We go to all the clubs and all that stuff. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
cool, man.
But yeah, thanks a lot for coming on, Laurence.
Oh, you're all right, man. I'll give you some more history next time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, come on again.
Bye-bye.
Bye, mate. Cheers.
Up the cherries.
Cherries in all departments.
Yeah. Back of the net, Boscombe.
Back of the net.
Boscombe.
Back of the net.
Boscombe. Bye, guys.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed the show there with Laurence. It was a good laugh. I really enjoyed doing that one. We've had loads of recent shows. Obviously, we had Paul Mitchell, Vince Bartram, Ben Cooper. We've got loads of upcoming shows. We've got Simon Day. We've got Harry Redknapp doing the season preview. We've got lots of good stuff on coming up. So keep your eyes peeled for what's coming out soon. Remember to hit the bell to be reminded every time something new comes out. Like our videos, subscribe to the channel, and keep your eye peeled for whatever else we release. Cheers, guys.